Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Monsters Game Day podcast. The Bears 2020 campaign is now finished. It is now over. You know what? I'm not gonna deny that they were in this football game, but it is what it is. I'll say that it is what it is. They are who we thought they were, if you will. Rest in peace to Denny Green. This team is exactly who we thought they were. They're Matt Nagy's team. BU, if you will. From top to bottom, bro, it is a travesty. 3 points. Hey, look at if the Chicago Bears were in the NBA, they'd lead the league in threes, bro. They got that NBA approach to the fucking NFL, and that shit don't fly, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit don't fly. You can't score points, Matt Nagy. You can't score points. That's the fucking issue. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry to get loud. I'm sorry to say, go crazy. You can't score points. This team laid down, man. You saw it. You saw the change when they decided it was over. You saw the change. You saw the shift. And you were just sitting there. I was just sitting there like, man, it's done. It's done. I was sitting here on Facebook. I was talking back and forth, just sending messages to people, and I want to be like, it's done. And I'm sitting here. I'm just like, I don't have the courage. I don't want to do it. I don't have the courage to do it to my team. I did it, but it's fucking over. This is done. You have to fire the lot. You cannot just keep one or two pieces and think this is going to work. You have to fire the entire staff. It needs to be a wash. It needs to be something completely new with a completely new GM. This can't be allowed to happen again, this type of year. I don't give a shit about COVID. Regardless, we were headed to this year, period. We were headed to this year because a fucking foundation was laid 2, 3, 4 years ago by Ryan Pace, who didn't lay a really good foundation anyway. He built his house on sand. Mm-hmm. So for me, it needs to be the lot. Not just one, not just who you want, not just keep the guy that you think is gonna, that you love like a son because you think he fits in with who you are. You need somebody who knows what the hell they're doing as a football coach. Back-to-back games, you had guys get ejected. The same guy got 2 of your players out while you have 2 of your guys on the fucking sideline. Terrible discipline. How many offsides? Yeah. Terrible fucking discipline by this team.
Yeah.
You want look, they had them where they wanted them, and then they showed their face. Terrible discipline by the Bears.
Yeah, it's when it rains it pours, I guess, and it's hailing. It's hailing in Chicago right now. I'm with you, man. Get them all out of there. I've been saying that ever since the dude came into the league. I'm like, who is this guy? Get him to jet sweep at the goal line. Come on, dude. Like, it's just dumb shit like that, and it's been building. It's been building. And, the other thing is like, Mitch throws one fucking interception and you bench him. And then you go then you rip off a good 6 game. Why not fucking put Mitch back in after full shit to bed after 2 games? There's just so many questions with Matt Nagy and the approach that he took to this whole quarterback debacle that he created. And I told you at the beginning of the year, this is the exact same thing that was going to happen. And it's happening, man. It's happening. And that guy is, I know, I'm sorry, Mike Allen Tech. I love you. I love you, Michael Halatek, but I'm sorry, dude. Matt Nagy is not a leader of men. I don't give a fuck. I'll guarantee you the players are boosting each other up more than Matt Nagy's doing for any of them. Because you can't have faith in a guy like that. They can't put you in the position to win. It's simple. It's simple, simple, simple. Ask Freddie Kitchens about it. He'll tell you all about it. You know what I mean? Like, ask numerous coaches about it. Ask Raheem Morris. Ask a ton of them. It's just not going to happen. 3 points. I mean, that's it. I understand Miller went down. Well, you got Riley Ridley. Where's he at? You know, you've got all these other people. You got Jimmy Graham. You got Komet. Where'd they go? They were gone. They were gone. You just forgot about them.
Where was A-Rod? The fourth fucking quarter. Where was he? Nowhere to be found. This team, like Alex Acevedo said, the team is a reflection of the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Your team is undisciplined. Your team is selfish. You have guys wanting to throw punches rather than making a fucking play and earning their name on the damn jersey.
Yeah,
it's out of control how these guys act. Out of control. They can't control themselves when they're in the field of play. They can't think, hey man, if I fuck up now, my team is screwed and we're the underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
We're the guys lacking right now. We're the guys with the injuries. We're the guys with the inept offense. We're the guys that need to play perfect, and you're going out there doing selfish shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing Miller out there. I'm tired of seeing Wims out there. Wims, you made one good play and then you lay an egg.
Mm-hmm.
You lay one, like that whole Carter Garner shit. It started from Wims. If it wasn't for you doing stupid shit in the first place, maybe we get a win against the Saints, and maybe this never happens. But selfish play by Matt Nagy's team, that's what cost us this shit. That's what cost us this game. That's what cost us a 6-game losing streak. That's what it was, bro. That's exactly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like there's in my mind. I mean, I'm not even really a Bears fan. Like, I'll watch them, I'll root for them, and whatever. But you know, this is blatant. I mean, this is blatant. Like, if somebody's even thinking, oh well, let's just bring Mitch and Matt back next year, see and let Mitch play all season, dude. You've already screwed yourself right then and there. If they're even thinking that, so you know what I mean. If that train of thought is at the very top of the food chain, then you know what, the rest of you they're all doomed. And now you don't even know that Robinson's coming back. So there's another position you have to draft for, you know, and you're gonna have to maybe find some free agent. I don't know. I don't even know what you do. I'll tell you. I'll tell you the future of the Bears hangs in who the head coach is next year. Because if it's Matt Nagy and they fucking shit the bed again, nobody's going to want to come play in Chicago until somebody's worth a damn coaching on that sideline.
Check it out. I feel like they put them on the 1-yard line. You know? Like they said, hey, timeout. You're on the one. They ran offensive plays in the red zone. I'm talking about the Saints. Mm-hmm. They ran offensive plays in the red zone, turnover on downs. They said, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
They're laughing. They're laughing in your face, George McCaskey.
Yeah.
They're laughing in your face. You cannot bring back anybody from this regime. This has been a failure from top to bottom. You want Matt Nagy walking in here like George fucking Hallis again? Embarrassing himself, embarrassing the team, embarrassing everything Chicago football stands for, trying to fucking like mimic. Like you're a mimic. You're a fake. You're a fraud. You cannot bring this man back. I'm sorry. Period. 3 points. Three fucking points. That's what your game is. 3 points. That's what your offense is worth. 3 fucking points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's bad, man. And when, like I said, it falls totally on them. You know, I mean, it's the McCaskies. It's got to be theirs. They have to own this whole season. They have to own every season going forward. Like if you just want to, you know, continue to get in the playoffs and put butts in the seats and maybe get a playoff game, then okay, I guess you're looking at it as a business thing. But like the team wasn't founded on business. The team was founded on honor and dignity and play. You know, that's what this team was founded on. That's what it's built on. It's built on being the tough guys in the Midwest. That's what we're built about. That's what it's built on.
Bully, look, I don't mean to bully in the sense of being a prick. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a jagoff. I'm saying, as a franchise, you gotta strive to be the dominant. You got a team in Green Bay that dominates you, that has you pinned down, Not only pinned down by the fucking neck. You're not getting up. So for me, what's your move, George? Because obviously this is in your hands now.
Yeah, it's gonna, whatever happens. I mean, it's gonna be a direct reflection on them. They gotta own up. You know, they either gotta take the reins and make a statement and put everybody on blast. Like you gotta call a spade a spade. It's that simple. This whole season has been a debacle from the first interception that Mitch threw. Ever since then, it's been a variety show. You know what I mean? The offensive line's dancing around. It's like the Chicago variety show. You know, like they can just start dancing and then, all right, stop where you're at. Now go.
It's fucking Benny Hill. It's Benny Hill. Benny Hill.
Yeah. 100%. Cue the music.
It's comedy. The head coach is going to give us this. Oh man, the guys played hard. These guys they give their hardest. They give their best. Rah, 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 Matt Nagy. Go fuck yourself. Why aren't your guys executing your playbook? Why aren't they executing your game plan? Why is that the problem? Why are guys throwing punches in the field of play? Where's the discipline?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Riley Ridley! Holy shit! Riley Ridley is on the football field, ladies and gentlemen. Riley Ridley just caught a ball for the Chicago Bears and got a first down. Man, who would have thought Riley Ridley would be contributing to a Chicago Bears football team?
Yeah.
Wow. Coming in as a decent round draft pick with high praise. Oh, you call out your head coach for his bullshit. You're blackmailed. Fuck that, Nagy. Fuck this offense. This team is a reflection, like Alex said, like Phil Toshin said, like Sean Sierra has said. It's a reflection of the head coach. The guy doesn't have a clue, and he's drowning right now. Yeah, no,
you know what it really, and I can see it happening. But this would be the thing that would really just I'd have to throw my hands in the air and just be like, dude, no. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this ever again. Is if they sit down Nagy and Nagy kicks it, the shit rolls downhill and they fire Laser and keep Nagy. That would be the cherry on top of next season.
If they fire Laser and keep Nagy, we won't be doing a Bears show. The Bears will not be on this show.
Right.
The Chicago Bears will not be on the show. If they did that, the Chicago Bears will not be on this show. You could fucking guarantee that. I will blackball the Bears from this show, and so should everybody else, because that would be a travesty. That would be clear and utter, like just ignorance to how you run a football team, and they need to go. Like it's been so bad for years. Stop pointing at 85. 85 was damn near 40 years ago. It feels like.
Right.
Stop. Yeah. I love it. Look, I love history too. But that shit is been over and done with. Do you want to be the Cubs?
Right. That's the question right there. It's just like I said, it's I mean, even this year people were calling for Nagy's head, and like I said, if they don't cut him and they don't let him go, then dude, the fortunate thing for the Bears is that they're in Chicago, and Chicago people will watch a losing team and they'll go to the games for 100 fucking years. That's the one thing they have going for them. But other than that, that's it.
No, that's what you said. Listen here, Chicago fans, because Luke is right. Listen here, Chicago fans. Stop being so fucking naive. Stop going to the games. Start calling them out for what they are, a fraud. They're just trying to. They've been selling tickets. They're not trying to put anybody out there right now. They're not serious. They let a first-time head coach run a first-time quarterback who had little experience. Then you got rid of his running back. Then you wanted to go ahead and plug in different things. Then you had no clue what you were doing. And on top of that, you bring in your guy, put in your guy. Your guy is trash. Bring back the last guy that you didn't want. You're an utter failure as a franchise from this point. It's period. Like this has been an epic failure for the past half a decade.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, Nagy is just it's simple mathematics. I mean, like you just got to look at. I mean, like I said, we talked about it on the either last week or the week before. Look at this. Look at this whole season from the get-go. I mean, just look at the very beginning of the season. You were barely.
Oh, wait, look! Jimmy Graham caught a ball.
Wow!
Holy cow! Jimmy Graham is on the football team. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, you look at this whole season and it's been one debacle after the next. Mitch throws an interception. He's yanked out of the game. Foles comes in, shit the bed. At 3 games, at a 3-game losing streak, I'm sorry. I'm pulling Foles. I'm sorry. That's just me. I would do that. 3 games, that's more than I gave Mitch. Boom, you're done. Bring back Mitch. You know what I mean? And then, who knows?
Check it out. Jimmy Graham for a touchdown in the red zone. Holy cow. Like, hey, bringing out Harry Carey. Bringing out the Harry. Holy cow. 21-9. The game is over. The game was over from the start.
Yeah, like I said.
Real quick. This is it. What have we seen? This is the same scene. This is the same murder scene time and time again. This is a serial murder. It's a serial crime, bro. They're continuing to do the same thing over and over again. Regardless if you had Ryan Pace, regardless if you have both Ryan Pace and Matt Nagy, both of them have not found success. Why is it so hard for a franchise that should be well knowledgeable in how football works and how football decisions are made? How do you fail year in, year out? You're going to, like I said before, you're going to lose younger fans because younger fans don't want to watch this weak shit.
And they don't care about 85.
And they don't care about 85 because they were born 20 years later.
Right. Yeah, they're going to have to figure it out, man. Because like I said, I don't know, man. I just have a feeling that Robinson's not coming back. That's one more position you got to fill. They've got their work cut out. And let me tell you, if they thought things were bad in the past, I mean, this year right here, they need to do their best work ever in order to get this team functioning and playing good football. I mean, that it's that point. You have to get rid of a GM. You have to get rid of a head coach. You have to get a whole new staff. One of your quarterbacks may not come back. One receiver's not coming back. Your defense. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have to start plucking people on the defense, and you're gonna have to start doing trades because it's gonna get ugly. Because I mean,
first and foremost on the block, Eddie Jackson.
Hey.
Eddie Jackson, first one on the block. For me, I don't give a shit what anybody else wants to say. You could talk about him as a playmaker. We got a playmaker that doesn't make plays. We got a playmaker that doesn't want to tackle. That's not a playmaker. That's not somebody you want on your football team. Eddie Jackson should be trade bait.
Yeah, I think that's what I think that's what's going to have to happen in order for them to become competitive again. They're going to have to start blowing up that defense, which sucks. But I mean, you guys have backed it.
Sorry to interrupt, Luke. And I want you to continue, but you said it. In a couple years, the Bears are going to have an all-world offense.
Oh yeah,
and no fucking defense to be inside.
Exactly my point.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly. But I mean, at this point, you have to blow up the defense in order to get the offense competitive. There's not a lot of people dying to come play for some dipshit named Matt Nagy. I'm sorry, there's just not. There's not a line at your door saying, "Hey, let me come play for you." You don't see this stuff in the offseason where people are like, "Hey, I want to go to that team." You don't see people coming out saying that stuff, and there's a reason why. And he's wearing the microphone. You know, that's your problem. That is your major problem. And like I said, you know, like you said, you know, I said it a while ago, like the Bears are going to blow up the defense. They're going to stockpile offense, and then they're not going to be able to stop a sneeze. And it's you know, that's the way the you know, the cookie crumbles. But, you know, there's teams that are, you know, like the Steelers. I mean, even when they don't have their number one quarterback, they're still competitive. They're still almost making the playoffs. It's just becoming a shit show. And like I said, everybody in that Chicago organization should have a shovel because it's going to start coming down heavy. I don't know what's going on here.
If they're in the NBA, I don't know what the hell that would happen. What the hell?
I don't know what's up with that.
Did you fog up the camera?
No.
Your camera's on mushrooms, dude.
Yeah, even if I wipe it off, it doesn't do anything. Okay.
I'll say this. Are they in the NBA, bro? Like, that's all I'm saying. Do they play basketball? Because they shoot a lot. I mean, it's all 3-3-3. Like, touchdown to Jimmy Graham. Oh, another garbage time touchdown. Garbage time stats that you could go back to and be like, oh, man, look at, hey, by the way, yeah, all those stats that they were showing at the beginning of the game for Mitch, suck a dick. I'm sorry. Sorry to be so vulgar. Put the kids to bed. But kiss my ass. Because that was garbage points. You on the weakest teams in the league, you want to put out his stats like that? Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. I say to you. That's garbage time, man.
Well, like I said, their work is cut out. I mean, if they ever had to work, it's this year. I mean, they've just cut out a big piece of pie that they need to work with. And like I said, they've got a lot of holes to fill, and they got to also make the right decisions. But, you know, I don't know how much trust you have in them, but I don't have any trust in them.
Patty, shit show doesn't begin to explain what it's been. Shit show, it's a good start, and you're absolutely right. That's a good start. But it has been an utter travesty of how to run a football team, how to and you see the struggles. We talked about the Ravens, right? The Ravens won today. You know the struggles of the Ravens? They can't throw downfield. They can't, regardless of what it is. They can't throw downfield. I know Lamar can run, but John Harbaugh, what a great fucking head coach.
Mm-hmm.
What a head coach. The guy, you give him shit and he makes chicken salad. Time and time again. I don't believe they should have won that Super Bowl against the 49ers. But John Harbaugh got them there.
Mm-hmm.
Part of these teams, I don't feel like these teams should be in the hunt, but they are year in and year out. Because a guy like John Harbaugh knows what the hell he's doing with what he has. A man like Matt Nagy has no fucking clue what to do with the simplest piece. With the simplest pieces. You need to fire the lot, man. It needs to be gone. Burn it to the ground. It can't be just one. You need to hold true to what you were talking about after the first Packers game. You should be pissed, George McCaskey. You should look at 22. I'm watching a replay. 22. Just making it rain on your ass. We're gonna see this time and time again. If you want to continue to be mediocre, the ball's in your court. Ball's in your court, Chicago Bears. It's congratulations, you were in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody remembers you for this one.
Right. That's. I mean, I don't know how else to end it other than that. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. But you know, like I said, you see franchises around the league that, you know, even when they lose like integral pieces of their offense or defense or whatever it is, the team in general, they're still able to muster up and get guys to plug and play and still make playoff pushes. The Bears didn't really make a playoff push; they just got lucky. You know, that 6 and that's directly on Matt Nagy. Like the 6-game losing streak, you could have been sitting there at a 5 seed had you won like probably 3 of those games in the middle of the season. So I mean that right there, to me, if I'm an owner, that right there shows me more than anything that like this guy needs to go. We're not going to be competitive, and even if we do get the players, I don't trust this man to put him in the right position to win. That's got to – you have to be blind.
You don't trust the GM to draft them. You don't
Right.
trust the coach to coach them up. It's done. It's done. It is done. 3 points, Chicago. 3 points. When the Bears won the Super Bowl in '85, they remembered how they were treated by San Francisco. I don't feel like they got the gall with this coaching staff to go ahead and come out and be like, oh yeah, we're going to go ahead and win the Super Bowl next year. This is something that Bears fans should remember. 3 points. 3 points is the theme for the Matt Nagy era going into year 4. What do you want to do, Chicago? What do you want to do? Because for me, Matt Nagy has run his course. It was fun. It was fun for like this much, and it just wasn't enough. It's not going to work out.
Hey, and they better get busy quick, because I'll tell you what, there's a lot of coaches out there that are having a lot of interviews, and if you want to get somebody that's worth the damn, you better get them now. You better start calling them up right now, because I'll tell you what, if you sit here and dick around with this Matt Nagy, oh, should we fire him? Should we not? Oh, he's such a good guy. You start fucking around with that. Guess what? Those coaches are going to sign with other teams, and then you're back to square one.
We're the good old boys.
Yeah.
We're the good old boys. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what type of emotional attachment you have to this man. I'm speaking to the Bears front office. Look at what is being put out there from your GM and your head coach. Your GM helped pick your head coach. It's over. It's over. Wash. Start over. Start over and start over now. All right, guys. Hey, my computer is running low. We got another game. I'm going to go ahead and head over to our friend's house, and I'm going to meet my fiance and our daughter and our friends at their place. We're going to have some dinner. I think I got some tacos waiting for me. They are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. And it's pretty fucking bad, man. Hey, stay tuned. We're going to be coming to you guys in halftime of Browns and Steelers, because we're not done yet. Just because the Bears are done, me and Luke don't stop. We love talking football. Shit don't stop over here. So we'll be talking football throughout the playoffs, regardless of the Bears. Continue to watch us. Continue to support. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our Facebook. Follow SportsZone Chicago. Follow me. Follow Luke. Hey, it's been fun for the Bears. Stay tuned, guys. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and bring you Cleveland and Pittsburgh. That one should be fun. I know it's gonna be a dogfight, similar to what we saw in Ravens Titans. Let's hope it's a good night. It's a good end, at least football wise, to a rather shitty night for Chicago fans.
And yes, Patty, we need drinks.
Oh, I've been drinking.
Yeah, we're going to need more. I have a feeling the liquor store. I have a feeling right now that the liquor stores are getting bombarded with people just wanting to drink the season away.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys. Until halftime of Browns Steelers, this has been the Basement Monsters Game Day podcast on SportsZone Chicago. Thank you for watching.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.